Hey guys, my name is Freedom. Today I'm going to create a vacuum cleaner 3D model, this 3D model. So start from now, I'm going to just go to make it step by step. Alright, first I'm going to just create a cube. To create a cylinder, I go to the edit mode. Select the surface. Here, I will just extrude. Press E to extrude. Alright. Next, the bottom part will be transparent. I will just set the material first. So first I go to set a material. It's a white color. Alright. This is white. Next, I will just create a new material. A new material, just create another color. Can be blue. Right. This one, I put it as blue. Then the bottom, I will just select everything in this way. Right. Included the bottom part, just assign to the blue, something like this. And for this one, the alpha, just make it some value of the alpha. The roughness, just make it 0 so that it can have some reflections. Here, render method, I choose blend, it's better, something like this. Next, I'm going to just create another. Back to the object mode, create another part. So I click add a mesh, add a cylinder again, cylinder. So I'm going to just put it 90 degree in this way, 90 degree. Press S, up. So I want to create this part. So first I may just make sure it fit to the part. Something like this. Alright. Then I'm going to just make it in this part, make it bigger. I go to the edit mode. This part, just make it bigger. In that way. And I'm going to cut this part as well. At least occupy to somewhere here. Right. Back to the object mode. Then edit mode, this part, make it to here, make it smaller. Here. Right, next I'm going to object mode again. This one, I'm going to cut the rest of the parts. I click, go to the modifier, add a boolean. So the boolean here, difference. I click here, choose the cylinder. we just want this part to cover that way. So this one, just right click, shade smooth. This one as well, shade smooth. The shade smooth then this part, the boolean, I'm going to just apply back to the edit mode here. Now you can see, click this, extrude out, just press E to extrude. Done. E to extrude again. Alright, for this part, we are going to just press E and just press S to just make it small in that way. Then you can see which part, this part. So far so good here. I just add another cylinder back to the object mode here. Edit modes. This one, I hold the control to select the whole mesh. This one, I press P just by this selection. This one, just make it become a new mesh. And the material, I can just add a different material. Just a different part. Something like this. Alright. Next, I'm going to add one more cylinder, but I can just duplicate this. Shift D to duplicate and just press escape. Move it. Just press S. Right. Now the center. Just set the origin to the center of the mass. It will be better to control it. Surface. So this one, I can extend. I also need to make another button tag here. Just add mesh, add a cylinder. Just press S, move it to here. Because here there is a button here. Up. Right now I'm going to extend this. If I change the material, I should add one more material. Although this is just another part, I may just delete this and create new. Just make it gray color. Alright, now I extend it. Go to the edit mode. I extend this part. By the way, I don't need this. just delete the faces. And also here. Just delete its faces. Or just extend it in that way. And now I need this again. Back to the here. Set the origin to the center of the mask. Shift D to duplicate. Then X. Next is the edit mode. Extend this. Delete this face. Extend it. Right, now I need another structure at here, another cylinder. Just add another cylinder. Wait, it's not here. Back to the object mode first. Add the cylinder. Now we want to create this part. Just make it 90 degree. 90 here. So move it to the back. That way. Make sure it is the same size. Add here. Right. Next, go to the edit mode, extend this that way. Then back to the object mode. We need another holder here. Just add a cylinder. Again, cylinder. And we need another structure, that is the vacuum cleaner's battery. So for this one, you have to edit the material at here. This fill material, just set it as white. Just assign it as white. That way. Then this one, you need to just flip it. You need to rotate, set to local, extend, set to local, to somewhere here. Next is the battery. I just add a circle. I add a mesh, add a circle. For this circle, I move it to here. Go to the edit mode. Here. So I'm going to just select half of it and press E to extrude to X somewhere here. Alright, then all of this we have to delete it. Just delete the faces. Wait, only the faces. Edges and faces? No. Delete only the faces. Then all of these edges, we just need to delete it as well. But it's okay. Just select one by one. The internal one. All of this. Delete all of the edges. Here as well. Delete the edges. So now the rest here, just press A and new faces from here. Alright, next back to the object mode. This one we rotate 90 degree. Here, just press S, make it small, right click, set the origin to the center of the mask. We want to put it at the bottom here. Right. Next, we have to extrude it. Go to the edit mode. The whole surface, this one. Just press E to extrude. It will become the battery. Then, back to the object mode, right click, set the origin to the center of the mask. Then, the Y we put it 0, like this. Then we have the shape in that way. Just press S, just make it thin. And if we want to make it longer, you have to go to the edit mode, then select this. Just move all of these points. Say wireframe, select this. Then you can move it in that way. Back to the object mode here. Make it longer so that it is inside. This one, this is the holder. You have to make sure the hand can hold that way. Here you need another rectangular object. Just use a cube. Just put it here, then it's okay. Make sure that it is smaller. Alright, just something like this. Have to make it thinner. Alright, done. Now you have this structure. Now just look at the original picture. The rough shape is already there. So now we are going to make the vacuum head. But before that, here you have to add a button. Just add a circle here. Move it. Go to the edit mode. Just right click, new edges and faces. Press E to extrude. Then back to the object mode here. Then we are going to put a button here. The button, you can just direct duplicate this, Shift D. Just make it small. Move it to somewhere here. Right. This will be the button. Then the scale. You have to make sure it is okay for you to press. Here. And you have to change the color. Just add a new material. Make the color become black. Usually it is black or gray. This is the button. Right. Next is the decorations at the top here. Just add another cylinder. Move it up. Just make it gray. Then it will be okay. Right. Next is the vacuum head. This part you can see actually it have two cylinder. This part and this part. So here we have one. To design this structure, I'm going to just add a cylinder first. Rotate it to 90 degree. Sharp 90 degree. Move it to the front. It should fit somewhere here. Alright. So here we have to extend this. Go to the edit mode, then wireframe. This part, just extrude, just press E to extrude to that side. Then back to here. Then just have a look. You can see you already extrude to the front. should be somewhere here. Alright, the next part, we need to have another head. So just back to the object mode again, create another cylinder. Just add another cylinder. This cylinder, you need to just make it 90 degree as well, that way. Then send it to the front, and here you have to make sure it is smaller. At the same time, it should be bigger a little bit from here, somewhere here. Then just check this part. The scale 0.384, 0.384, somewhere here. So these two, you better combine it together. It should be somewhere here. Bigger just a little bit. .384. So these two, combine it. You can use the boolean. Go to the modifier, just add the modifier. Search for boolean, union. Just pick this. Alright, now done. So this one, the boolean, just apply it. Then you can delete the original. Delete it. Now these two already combined. And once combined, now you can just back to the edit mode, just edit it together. So you select from just one side here, then another side, hold the shift. Both sides already get selected, you just extend it, or you can extend it in object mode as well. It will be easier. Just make it as object. It will be easier. You can just make it smaller. Fit to the situation. Have a look. Now it looks better. And we are going to edit some texture. Just go to the edit mode. We try the loop cut to see whether it is still work or doesn't. So here I have a loop cut. Just select a few. So now done. Next, add some material texture for this. Select the faces. For all of this, we are going to add to another material texture. Just add a new one, then add another one. Make it gray and assign. Now Back to the object mode now. You can see this vacuum cleaner is already completed. Now compare with the original one. You can see it's almost done. This is low poly. We are going to just combine some of it. Right. So we make this as a main body. So many. We have to add an empty plain axis. Name this as the vacuum cleaner 01. The rest I press A. Alright, I select the vacuum cleaner first. Then the rest I press A. Then Control P. Object. So all of this object, it is going to bind to the vacuum cleaner. As long as I move it, it will move together. This part, I want to bind it to this part, so click and hold the shift, click this, Control P, object. Now, the pivot point, we are going to shift it to this part. Yeah. So now, this pivot point, I just press Control, full stop, and drag it to here. Just have a look. Should be somewhere here. Then done. Once you've done this part, then Control full stop again, shift it in. So this one, you have the degree of freedom to adjust this during your animations. This one you can adjust it, and you can make a hinge here if you want. Done. The rest you can just move the vacuum cleaner together. Then everything will just go to get together. When you want to rotate this, just rotate it. So now this vacuum cleaner is already completed. Just select it. Just press S to just make it to a suitable size. Should be somewhere at here. You still can modify some of this. Just click, go to the edit mode if you want to edit some size this way. If you want. It is still editable. This one, you still can adjust it. Hold the shift. Just put it down that way. And this one, you still can extend it if you want. It is up to you. This one, the button, you still can move it to somewhere. It is really easy. Alright. Now, that's all for today about my tutorials on how to make a vacuum cleaner in Blender, and everything can work and function as your 3D animations props. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you love my videos, tutorials, and sharings, if you feel all these tutorials and sharings are very helpful to your 3D modeling, 3D animations, and 3D game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all, so that when next time I publish a new videos, tutorials, or sharings, you receive a notification immediately. See you in my next video. Enjoy! Happy 3D modeling, 3D animations, and 3D game developing. See you!